Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
In JavaScript, there are two main methods used to execute code at specified intervals. Both of these methods are part of the HTML DOM window object. The first is the setInterval method. This method is used to execute a function repeatedly at specific intervals. The setInterval method is used to wait a specific number of milliseconds, execute the code specified, and continue to execute the code at the same interval. The syntax for the setInterval method is window.setInterval parenthesis quote function close quote comma milliseconds close parenthesis semicolon. Like other methods contained in the window object, the window prefix is not necessary for the setInterval method to function. The first parameter in the syntax of this method will contain the JavaScript function you want to execute, and the second parameter is the length of time, in milliseconds, between each execution of the function. For a reference, there are 1,000 milliseconds in 1 second. The clearInterval method is used to stop the setInterval method. Just like the setInterval method, the window prefix is not necessary when writing this method. When using the clearInterval method, there are two statements necessary to make it function properly. The first is the method itself, and the second is a global variable you must create for the clearInterval method. The syntax for the method and using a global variable are window.clearInterval parenthesis interval variable close parenthesis semicolon myVar equals setInterval parenthesis quote function close quote comma milliseconds close parenthesis semicolon. The clearInterval method is sometimes attached to a button or a form field. This is helpful when you are using a timer or want the user to be able to stop a clock to know exactly when something occurred on the page. For example, the time it took to complete a quiz, or the time when a question was asked and answered. The first sample code will show you how to display a clock on your web page using the setInterval method. We have a body tag, paragraph tag. This page will display a clock and it looks like this: colon, close paragraph tag, paragraph with an ID of test, and the close paragraph tag, close body tag, script tag, var, myVar equals setInterval, parenthesis, function, open and close parenthesis, curly bracket, myClock, open and close parenthesis, close curly bracket, comma 1,000, close parenthesis semicolon, function, myClock, open and close parentheses, left curly bracket, var d equals new date, open and close parentheses, semicolon, var t equals d dot toLocale time string, open and close parentheses, semicolon, document dot get element by ID, parenthesis quote test, close quote, close parenthesis, dot inner HTML equals t, semicolon, close curly bracket, and the close script tag. The above code is used to display a simple clock on your web page. This clock will display the current time and seconds and will update every 1,000 milliseconds or every second. The new date statement sets the variable d to the current date. The statement d.toLocale time string sets the variable t to access the browser's date and time to set the local time so it is displayed accurately. The browser will display, this page will display a clock, and it looks like this, and then the current time. The next set of sample code will add a button to the previous code to stop the clock when the button is clicked, and a clearInterval method linked to the button to stop the clock. The body tag, paragraph tag with the same information, paragraph tag with the ID of test, the new code button on click equals quote my stop function, open and close parentheses, close quote, click to stop time, and the close button tag, close body tag, the script tag, and the same code from our setInterval sample. This is the same code as example 1. This time there is a button labeled click to stop time that when clicked, the function myStop function is set to stop the setInterval method used to create the clock. When the button is clicked, the setInterval method will cease to function and will stop the clock at the time the button was clicked and will show that time until the page has been reloaded.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.